Hi everybody. So I'm just going to review three markets and see what the latest trades were, what opportunities presented themselves, and how and why and all that. All right. So first we'll start off with the ES. All right. So market was in a downtrend, and then you had the biggest volume in the last 14 bricks, and that looked like this. It was a change of behavior followed by all this confirmation, right? Then after that, it tested right where it's supposed to test and flew, right? After that, pulled back and continued to go. We don't see any bearish change of behavior or any bearish selling. Just all of this whole move started with this change of behavior here. And I'm not saying that you can mechanically find every change of behaviors, but it is helpful. I mean, for me, it's really helpful. And it flew. So it all started here. Buying, confirmation, test. So once it does this, makes the higher highs, it's gonna go. And look at the move. I mean, this piece was done in one day, and the next piece was done in the next day. Right? So now let's go to the next market. This trade was in my last video. I was explaining everyone that it's going to go down. It's going to swipe these lows. I had a target about here in crude, but it went even lower. And not crude. Yeah. So this was the change of behavior. Now, when you have a change of behavior, you must have a springboard. If you don't have, you need a springboard, and then after that markdown bar and all of that stuff. So I mean, it had it. It had a lack of demand up here and all of this, and it puked. So all of this was initiated by this change of behavior here. Why is it not? I don't know. I don't know why it's not registering here, but it registered on the chart. So you had that selling, tick, 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 and puke. So, and where did it go? It took out the liquidity under here. And then flew on the other side. So you just have to kind of anticipate this. Now, what's interesting, I mean, they had a breakout, but I mean, it's a weird breakout. So we'll see how far this thing goes. But all of it, again, the down move was all possible because of the change of behavior and the lower highs, and they basically gave it away. All right. So the next market is gold. This was the move. They had a change of behavior up here. It was right here. But you see, like, the markets, the way they turn, you have selling, and then you have selling, and then eventually you have to get the lower highs. So here, it was the preliminary selling. You're not really getting the lower highs and the breaks and all of that. Here you have it. Here is when you start getting the lower highs and lower lows. And the springboard somewhere here. I thought I had it on 3. Let me change the setting. Yeah, this was it. This was the selling. This was a pullback, and your springboard is here. Here's a springboard, and it puked. And then here, the volumes, I mean, they were just gone. And finally, you got your change of behavior here. And then it offered a pullback to test. And then just took out the high. So, I mean, there's not a lot of movement. But but the thing is, this trade was very easy because you knew exactly where it's going to go. I mean, this is against the level. So I'm not saying that, oh, you know it's going to work or anything like that. But when it comes at a level that you're already expecting buying to come from, and you're waiting for it, and then it appears, then it's a no-brainer. So as you can see, you see this brick? This brick, the 66, is the biggest volume in the last 9 up bricks. And it's the biggest volume in the entire wave. See that? Biggest volume entire wave. And it is some type of breakout. So where do you think it's going to go? It's going to test. The first place to test is test the breakout. The second possibility is do a spring against the breakout. The third possibility is for it to come down to the accumulation area and test. So those are the 3 things that happen over and over again. Even here, you have breakdown. Where does it go? Test the breakdown. Then where does it go? Takes out the low. Then what happens? Accumulation. Then what happens? Breakout. What happens after the breakout? Rally, follow through, and then after that, pull back to test. So this is the market, the way it moves. When there's a rotation, because the reason why it does that, right, is there's a rule in the market that it doesn't go straight up or down. You have rotations, up or down, up and down, up and down, up and down, of various lengths. So when you have a rotation that is strong and breaks out, and then you have a counter rotation, where is it going to go? It's going to go to test the breakout, and if the buyers are still there, then it gives you an opportunity. Where else? It's going to go to prior reaccumulation area. Why does it go to these areas? It's actually just going down, but the buyers there are defending their areas where they exerted their dollars to buy, and that's why they protect it. So that's what's going on. So as you can see, this line here, this is the level. Tapped it, buyers came in, bang, bang. Either pulled back, where's the out? The out is somewhere up here, right? Just go down. That's the target. Where does it go? Goes to the target. Done. So that's the on the gold. So these are just they talk about the point of control and this and that. These are just area or distribution theory, etc. But what you have to ask yourself, what is that high volume? It's buying and selling, right? So buying and selling can only have 2 possibilities. Putting away all the terms, it can only be buying to accumulate or selling to distribute, right? So those are areas of accumulation and distribution, or typically reaccumulation or redistribution or absorption. That's it. And those areas are where one side exerted itself and loaded it up, and chances are it's going to defend it. And this is exactly what happened. I mean, the exact area level, boom, buying, goes up, bingo. So that's and the other thing you have to understand is, as you know, price is not random. Yes, it can be random if there's news or something like that, but in general, because there's randomness associated with anything. It could be a storm, if you have a business, it could be randomness associated with the truck broke down or whatever, right? So that everything has some degree of randomness. There's nothing that's 100% certain. So it's not even a question. The question is, what is the general behavior? The general behavior is price is attracted to volume. Volume is very important because price is attracted to volume like a bee to honey. So that's the thing. And I think that's about it. So have a good weekend. Bye bye.